Okay, guys, let's talk about photography again, because I saw 2 videos ago you really liked the video about photography, how it made me feel like meditation sometime. And today I want to tell you the three most impressive moments of photography in my life. So the first situation I think about when I think about real great photography moments is, of course, when I traveled to Greenland and I saw Northern Lights. I was woken up in the middle of the night. I was sleeping in a little hut, and suddenly I was like, there's some light outside, because I didn't close the curtain in the evening, and yes, it was green and it was moving so fast. I didn't know it was moving so fast. Of course, I took a picture of it being still, and this is what I knew of Northern Lights. I was speechless. There was also a person suddenly next to me from Japan, and he was like going crazy. It was one of the best things I ever saw in my life. So another real good moment of photography in my life is, of course, Manhattan, New York, Manhattan. All the little roads with this fire staircases leading up, and the skyscrapers, of course. And yeah, when you feel the energy of the city and you hear all the sirens of the police cars and fire engines, yeah, you find yourself photographing a lot of those cars. And yeah, of course, the High Line. I used to go to New York several times a year, so I saw the High Line in Chelsea growing and being built, and this is such a good mixture of nature, real nature. You feel like a jungle when you're going for a jog in the High Line, and the skyscrapers. So this is how I imagined future. Always this good mixture of skyscrapers, city life, humans, and nature. Visit the High Line when you're in New York. And a third good moment of photography is, of course, Japan. And I'm thinking of Tokyo. When you wander the streets, you can't. So the first time, when I drove to Japan, I could not talk Japanese. I could not read one sign. Later, I took some courses, and now I have a little basic understanding of Japanese and also can read those signs. Those signs are not this secret to me anymore. But the first time when I traveled alone to Japan with my camera, yeah, I just saw numbers sometimes. This was the only thing, numbers. But I love to photograph the street signs with those signs I couldn't understand, or restaurants with those red lanterns in front of them. And what I also loved about Tokyo when I was traveling to Japan was the Tokyo, I don't know if it's called Tokyo Fish Market, where you can then have real fresh sushi. But I was wandering early in the morning between all those fresh fish. I'm vegetarian now. And after that, I enjoyed sushi, very fresh sushi. I'm a vegetarian now. Yeah, seeing all those fishermen with those still red cheeks, because they just came back from the sea. Oh, a great moment. Yeah. Okay. Let's call it a night. Let's call it a day. Bye.